Today we've got the brand new Rlaarlo buggy to have a look at, and to be honest, it's pretty good.
Oh, heavens!
But it does have one problem. Here's the full story.
Look at this! I bought myself a Christmas tree. I thought, considering the time of year, it'd be rude not to. Oh, and mustn't forget, we also have the brand new Rlaarlo SBK. SBK. It's a buggy. A 110 buggy, which has divided some opinions, to be honest. You seen this new Rlaarlo? Oh, no, it's a 110. You're grumpy, man. Oh, lighten up. Let's just enjoy it for what it is. Because let's be honest, it's probably going to be pretty good. Straight off the bat, it does look rather splendid. Oh, sorry, I got excited. So what do you actually get in the box?
Well, you get a bunch of stickers, your instructions, your wing, your Rlaarlo tools and high-speed gearing, an out-of-focus USB charger, and an out-of-focus battery for your radio, a front bumper and a bigger battery tray, the new style Rlaarlo radio, and of course, the car.
That lovely.
What do we reckon then? I mean, I'm loving the look of it. I think that the shocks feel a little bit soft out the box. I'm going to wind the springs down a little bit and hopefully that's going to fix that. No, it's a little bit better. I think in the long run, it's probably going to need some thicker oil in there though, to be honest. So it's got one clip at the front to get the body off and then you pull it forward and it's, there we go. Got a little clipless thingy-majig there. And then here we've got all the gubbins and it looks really nicely built in there actually. And there's a few upgrades on this over their previous 110 cars. That's a very, very welcome. We finally got a full-size servo in the car. We've been asking Rlaarlo for this on all of their models for ages now, so that's brilliant to see. A nice 3650 brushless motor, 60 amp 3S ESC. Like most of their cars, it also comes with this 2200 milliamp 3S battery as well. This is of course the carbon fibre version, so we've got a carbon fibre centre brace, carbony inserts in the arms. Got some nice big wheels here. Now the rear ones are wider than the front. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that. It can just sometimes make it a bit of a pest if you want to change it for different wheels, but these do look quite nice to be fair. What is very nice though is that they do give you the option on this to fit a bigger battery tray in there very easily. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, you can just remove the screws here. That then moves the ESC backwards and you can fit that full-size battery tray in there. That's much better than the sticky stuff that was used on the rally cars, so I love that actually. That's good. I'm going to stick with the normal one for now because I've got loads of these lying around, so we're not going to be short on juice, but we've got the option there if we need it. Now with the radio, you get quite a few different options for batteries. You can do 4 AA's. You can take that out and run just a separate, I think it's a 2S battery you can do. If it'll unplug. There we go. So you can plug a 2S battery in there, or you can use the included big bugger battery and put that in there, I think. Now this is the Rlaarlo F10, the rally car they make, and it actually shares a lot of parts to this, I think. I think we've definitely got the same hubs in there, the same centre section and the transmission. The SBK's obviously just got wider arms because it's a buggy, and also different shock towers and a few other bits that are different. All things that make it a lot more bashy.
Splendid! So we're going to take it out for a series of different tests. This is really the first time Rlaarlo's released a car like this, a bigger scale basher. There's the Omni Terminator, which is the monster truck version of this, which we will be comparing it to later on, but a sort of more racy style basher. This is a first for Rlaarlo, so let's see how good it really is. So first up, we're going to do a speed run. We've also, there he is. We've got Martin here today. Hello, Martin.
Hello.
And look, he's got the Omni Terminator. So this is the older version. This is the monster truck, basically, of this car here, I think. I think they've got the same electrics and stuff. So we're going to speed run both of them and see how they compare. But really, we just want to know how fast the buggy is. And then after that, we're going to head over there. Martin knows a load of spots around here that are going to be good for some bashing. So we're going to see how good it really is with that. Now, you know I said earlier on about that little thing this car has? Well, 30.
It goes like the speed limit.
Amazing! The thing is, the F10 and the S10 rally cars were really fast. This was exactly it, because the rally cars were so fast, much faster than expected, that this thing only doing 30 just feels a little bit lackluster, to be honest. Now it's an easy fix. Spend £5 on opinion and you're sorted. You're going to be going a lot quicker, and that power system is going to handle it. I'm going to show you that later on. But for now, let's just take it for a bash how it is and see if it's actually any good at what it was built for.
Bloody prickly bushes.
Now, to be honest, the car was starting to grow on me a little bit. It's just a bit slow. So if we go and fix that, then maybe we've got ourselves a good car here.
Christ!
Christ almighty. Oh no. Oh dear. Broken the wing mount a bit. Well, there's the first weak spot. Rlaarlo's wing washer retainy thingamajigs are a bit rubbish. But thankfully we had Martin on site, so he was able to fix it for us. And then drown it for us. Oh no! It's sunk! Oh God! No. Oh, it still works. Oh dear. So what do you guys reckon so far then? Well, if you do like it, you'll be pleased to know you can win a brand new one, and there'll be more on that later on. Well, thoughts so far, it's nice, it drives really nice, it is just a bit slow. For a proper 110 buggy, it should really be doing 45, 50. But like we said earlier, it is an easy fix. Now, obviously we have spoken about the fact that it might not be a 110. Let's actually have a look. So, here we have Martin's, what is it, Martin?
It's a Kyosho dirt cross.
One of them. So this is a proper 110 buggy. Put it side by side to the Rlaarlo. Ha! It is! So in fact, I'd say it's actually slightly wider. So if anyone was worried about it being a 112 scale, it's not. It's a proper scale 110. So apart from it being rather slow, I think we've decided that actually we do like the car. So would I recommend it? Yes, if you gear it up. So that's where this comes into play. This is a brand new Rlaarlo SBK that one of you can win for just £2. Now, thanks to the amazing support over on my previous raffle of the Rlaarlo S10, the rally car, it means I've been able to go ahead and buy a brand new one for you to win. This isn't actually it. This is my one, but I've ordered you a new one. And I'm going to be throwing in a big opinion in the box for you so you can go ahead and gear it up straight away because you're going to want to. Now, apparently, these do come with a high-speed pinion. Mine didn't, so I'm hoping that's just a little Rlaarlo cock-up. But I will chuck one in there just in case, so you can definitely make sure that this thing's going to be hitting at least 40 miles an hour. So there is a link in the description to my raffle account. You can go ahead, enter there. Tickets are just £2. You can buy as many as you want. And be in with the chance of winning yourself a brand new SBK and, of course, supporting the channel as well, which is hugely appreciated. The money always goes back into the channel, making sure that we can bring better videos, better prizes to you. So the best of luck. Now, we're going to take it out for another speed run. I'm going to quickly gear the car that I've got, that one there, up so we can see actually how fast it's going to go. Splendid! So super easy to gear these cars up. You remove the gear cover, undo a couple of screws, slide your motor out and then change your pinion. Now, annoyingly, I thought I had a really big pinion I could put on this, but I actually don't. So it may well not be that much quicker, but we'll give it a go anyway. I'm really not expecting much out of this, to be honest. I mean, that pinion's only slightly bigger than the one we had on there before, but, well, we're here now. Let's see then. 36. There we go. Yeah, I thought about 5 mile an hour more, but that does show that by gearing the car up, it does make a difference. So if you put an even bigger pinion on there, which you could, I mean, it's not even showing any signs of cutting out, you can get this thing to go a lot faster. I reckon you could actually get this thing close to 50 just by changing the gearing. Well, in the new year, we will test this theory and possibly chuck a max 10 in there as well. But for now, how about the Terminator? How fast did that go in the end? Well, we run Martin's one with the stock gearing out the box as it comes, and it did 35. So honestly, apart from the speed thing, I can't really fault it. It's really durable. I mean, we bashed it loads, not so much on camera, unfortunately. Got a bit carried away, I'm afraid. Oh my goodness! But it's really durable. It's really grown on me since I've geared it up as well. Even just that extra 6 mile an hour that we've given it, it's made it a lot more pleasant to drive, and we're going to make it even faster, and it's going to become even better. Obviously, speed isn't always everything, but it's generally going to make an RC car a lot more fun, and this thing needs it. I mean, 30 miles an hour. It's quite slow. So personally, I'm more of a monster truck style person. I prefer doing stunts and stuff. So if I was going to buy one with my own money, I'd probably gravitate to the Terminator, but that's a bit irrelevant. There are lots of people that prefer buggies, so it's totally down to you. It's certainly not any less than the Terminator. It's just different. So with that all said, damage report, just the servo, because, well... So the standard servo is perfectly fine if you don't get it wet. So of course, link in the description to where you can buy one from Rlaarlo. Of course, also a link to my raffle available one as well. Tickets are just £2, so good luck. Have a splendid Christmas, or hope you had a splendid Christmas, and I will see you in the new year.